Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Plant Fanatics. Today I'm going to be showing you how to germinate papaya seeds the easy way, so stay tuned. First of all, I'd like to distinguish between a papaya and a pawpaw. The terms get interchanged depending on where you are in the world, but a pawpaw in the United States is actually its own fruit native to North America. And the papaya is a completely different fruit, and it grows on a completely different tree. So we are talking about a papaya, and I'll show you a picture of a papaya really quick. And I'm not going to bore you with all the steps of getting the seeds out of the fruit, because all you have to do is cut the fruit directly in half. You're going to see hundreds of little seeds in there. Just scoop them out into a bowl, and we'll take it from there. So sitting in this little bowl of water right here is a papaya that I got from the store. It's a variety called Royal Star. And all I did was scoop them into this bowl, fill it with a little bit of water, and I let it sit on the windowsill for 24 hours. What that's going to do is take that outer coating on the seed, the slimy coating, and it's going to soften it up and get it ready for the next step that I'm about to show you. All you're going to need is this strainer right here, and you want it to be very, very small holes on there. And honestly, you want to get one that looks pretty much like this, because what I'm going to do is actually take these seeds after 24 hours of sitting in this water, and I'm going to dump them into this strainer. And the reason I want you to have a strainer like this is because it's a fine mesh, and what we're going to do is an extra step, but I want you guys to know that if you do this, it's going to speed up your germination tenfold. And in all the other videos that you're going to watch, they just tell you to take off the slime coat, but there's actually 2 layers of protection on a papaya seed. So if you come in close, I'll show you this first step. Just take the seed that still has that slime coat on there and rub it on this mesh, and you can see how easily that came off after soaking. So now we don't have that slimy stuff on the outside. And all that slimy coat does is when it's in the seed, it keeps the seed from germinating inside of the fruit. So I'm just going to put that in the empty bowl. Just repeat that step until you have as many seeds as you're wanting to start growing. So now that we have the outer layer of that seed off of the seed, that's going to take away a big problem when we just stick it in the soil and try to germinate it. That is going to keep that seed from germinating. It's just a layer to stop the germination process, keep that water from getting in there. But now, something that most people don't know about papayas is that they actually have a second layer of defense. And all we're going to do is, if you've seen the lemon seed video, you know there's an outer coat on that seed as well that you have to pull off if you want to speed up germination a little bit. Well, on these papaya seeds, you can see that dark outer layer there. The seed is still inside of that. So it's pretty crazy that it has those 2 layers. But all you're going to do is just take your fingernail. You could use some sandpaper, but I just find it pretty easy to use my fingernail and pull that outer layer off. I will tell you guys that because these seeds are a little bit soft, because we've been soaking them in water for the last 24 hours, you're going to have to be very careful, because you could pinch this seed right in half very easily. So do this delicately while still getting that outer coat off. And you don't have to get it perfect, but you do want to see that lighter color seed on the inside. That is going to allow water to permeate inside of the real actual seed much faster. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you can see there, right inside of that is a light colored seed. That's the true seed of the papaya. And by taking away its defenses against germinating in an untimely manner, in nature, we're actually speeding up the process. Now I've got another seed over here sitting on this paper towel that is a little more cleaned up, just so you guys can see. It doesn't have to be that perfect. You know, you just want to be able to see a few parts of that seed in order to get that water in there. But you can see how tiny that true seed actually is. And so once we have our seeds like this, we're going to go right back into our traditional paper towel method. All we're going to do is take a paper towel, run it under the water, squeeze it out so that it's just moist, not super wet, moist. And we're just going to lay it out like that. Once you have all these seeds cleaned off like I showed you, you're just going to put those seeds in there. And like I said, not all the seeds have to be as perfect as this one. They could look, I mean, I would probably get that one a little bit better. But for demonstration purposes, we're just going to use this seed right now. Once we've got this moist paper towel here, and we have all the seeds we want on it, we're just going to fold it up just like that. And we are going to put it inside of a Ziploc baggie, close that baggie, write the name of the seed and when you started it, and then put it in a warm, dark location and just let it germinate. Check on the seeds every once in a while just to make sure there's not mold growing or anything. But when we're taking off those layers of the seed, that's typically what's going to cause that mold issue. So you are not going to be able to do this very well using the paper towel method if you still have those layers on there. This is going to speed the process up so much, and I don't know why there's not other people saying this. Maybe they just don't really know about it. But anyway, guys, I hope this helps you out. And follow along on this journey. Get your papaya seeds ready like I've shown you. And stay tuned for the next video. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share with any of your friends who might want to grow papayas from seed. Thanks so much for watching, guys.